couldn't believe I was able to actually think about what's going on right now rather than thinking about all these millions of other things and worrying. If I'm drinking this coffee, I'd be thinking about the coffee. If I would be playing with my nephew, I'd be playing. Whereas before, I'd be drinking this coffee, but in my head, I'd be like, and I just couldn't enjoy life. Life didn't exist for me. So and it was such a short period, but it actually led to such a permanent change in my neurology that I now actually, if I see somebody that's extremely affected and therapy isn't working, I actually say to them, maybe go see a psychiatrist first. And I really like that you brought up postpartum, because I think what's a really underspoken about topic is when you have a baby, it's the most beautiful, amazing thing in the world. And you love them so painfully, like you love them so deeply. But that experience can only be felt when you've had a good childhood and you've got this support network. So when a baby comes into our family, there's like 50 different people looking after the baby and so excited and happy and stuff like that. But there's some people who were never modeled love, who have no emotional support, and they genuinely think, if I'm not alive, this baby will die. I've got no mum, I've got no dad, I've got no sisters, I've got no one to support it. And if I fuck up, this entire baby's ruined. Imagine that pressure on one human being when really children are supposed to be raised by countless members of family.
Right.
They're supposed to be raised by like a tribe of 10.
Right.
One person solely responsible who's also been traumatized. Imagine the pain. And imagine the thoughts where they can go to you, like, okay, if this baby falls and dies, like what? It's so whereas when you've got a family network, it's like, how would the baby fall? There's about 50 people looking at it. Yeah?
Right.
So the trauma that goes through mothers who have been hurt in their childhood and now have to raise another human being when nobody modeled them love is so damaging for them. And they're not even free to talk about it, because then you look like a bad mum.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you look like you're supposed to be the happiest. Be grateful. There's people trying for a baby for 10 years.
Oh yeah,
this
I got
sort
that
of
a lot.
stuff. And it's like, but I don't choose these feelings.
Right.